elevator doors opened. Oh, who's that? Who are you? Why? What's with that money? You don't need money in the afterlife, do you? My logic is saying that I shouldn't help him. That's so. Of the coins, we are greeted by death. We are gonna play heads or tails. If any of them land on tails, you lose. For every coin you brought, that's like 1,000,000. I mean, technically, it's possible, but that's not gonna happen. Sexier than ever. I have brought you today a new story game. Its name is Return to Ash. I don't really know a lot about this game, so I'm sorry if I tell you something that's not true about this game. But I think this game is about dying. This is a heavy topic to a lot of people. I'm dyslexic, I think, so I'm really sorry about anything that will happen. Alright. Start, load, return, continue. What can I continue? It's okay, we can start now. Oh, save, auto. The hospital was empty, quiet and brighter than usual, like waking up on a snowy day. Oh, but I didn't feel cold. I didn't feel much of anything. Wow, this is starting to get deep. Weird. Normally, opening my eyes to a room this bright would give me a migraine. Instead, I felt no pain at all. No aching muscles, no bad sores, not even a hint of dizziness or nausea. For the first time in 7 years, I felt completely normal. Either I'm cured or this is a dream. Wow. Or I'm dead. Hello? I called out, but no one came. Nurse? I searched for the call button on the side of my bed, but it wasn't there. Yeah, definitely a dream then. It can be a dream, or you're dead and your body was moved, maybe, and everything in the room was emptied out. Okay. My IV bag. What is an IV bag? Dripped in response, or these are some text level painkillers. What am I supposed to do now? Oh wow. Die, I guess. I think what I would do in this situation, I wouldn't wait patiently. I would leave the room. Let's find someone. I put on some slippers and walked out in the hall. Wow, this game is deep, guys. This game is deep. Much to my dismay, there didn't seem to be anyone here either. Something was definitely wrong. Even if the dead of night you had seen a nurse or two scouring these halls, or at the very least a janitor, but it's a broad daylight, there's absolutely no one. My footsteps echoed quietly in the eerie silence, peered around the corner to see another empty stretch of hallway before me. Okay, now explanation. Time has stopped. I slept through the fire alarm, and everyone already evacuated. I was left behind in the confusion. Or is the rapture, so it's not their fault I was left behind? A nuclear apocalypse, isn't there a bright flash before the bomb goes off? That must be what this is. Finally a figure appears, saving me from my madness. Oh, who are you? Stylish woman. Hi. I was too surprised to know how to react. This wasn't the sort of person I expected to find, and she showed up too suddenly. Instead of focusing on all the possible explanations for what was going on, I should have come up with something to say when I inevitably found someone stupid. I didn't think anyone else was here. She looks me up and down, glancing to my IV and then back to my face. She's expecting a response. Cool tie. I'm looking for a nurse. Where is everyone? I'm looking for a nurse. By her tone of voice, I can tell I have just said something ridiculous. Shouldn't it be obvious from my appearance that I need medical attention? Not that I feel sick at the moment, just in general. Besides, we are in a hospital, aren't we? There should be a nurse around here somewhere. It's more concerning if there isn't. This is St. Fellows, right? Angela usually works today. I guess I don't know what time it is either. They took the clock out of my room. More and more I realize that nothing here is adding up. The woman sighs as I struggle to get my bearings. This isn't the hospital. Then what it is? You died. Oh. So we died. Ah. You're not having a heart attack, are you? Heart attack while being dead? Are you serious? How is that working? How does that work? How does that work, guys? Heart attack while being dead. Okay, let me check something first. Alright. How is the game, by the way? I think it's good. This is a good game. I was just really hoping you weren't going to say that. Why would it matter if I was having a heart attack now? Yes, I just said that. I'm apparently dead. I mean, I assumed as much. I just didn't want to face it. How could I have died so unceremoniously? Unless it's just that I don't remember the gruesome details. Guess I should be thankful for that at least. Still to die in my sleep at the ripe age of 22. Whew. That sucks. Oh my god. I'm really close to that age, so I can feel it. Feel it in my bones and chest, how it would feel like. I'm breathing right now, out of necessity or habit. The woman clears her throat. I'm sorry, it took me some time to process my own death too. You are also dead? She has been here for 3 months. I wonder how she died, but it's probably rude to ask. Oh, yeah. It's not like I'd want to spare my life story either, so what's your story, kid? Oh, and she just asked, as thus. I'm not a kid, I'm 22. Really? But you look so young. Being hospitalized stunted my growth, I guess. Why are we talking about this? I died. Who cares what I look like? Wow, only 4 years younger than me. Finally, someone I can relate to a little better. Oh, you're 26. What were you hospitalized for? It's hard to explain. Was it terminal? I continue to be astounded by this woman's complete lack of fact. Can we talk about something else? I'm asking because I wanted to discern what your goal might be. I'm dead. Surely there's no reason left to pursue any kind of goals. To my surprise, she laughs. This might be some kind of afterlife, but that doesn't mean we should give up on living. What? Scarlet? Do I want to go back to my miserable life? No, it's impossible. I wanna live because I have people around me that I wanna see again. At least that's what I would want to say. What's your name? It's Ashley. Ash for short. Alright, Ashley. Walk with me. I will tell you everything I know. She turned immediately with complete confidence that I would follow right after her, so I did. Okay. Empty room. Scarlett walked at an easy pace, explaining the mechanics of this afterlife as if it were a speech she had rehearsed and recited 20 times. And maybe she had. Clearly, I wasn't the first dead person she had welcomed here. It was surreal. Thinking about the situation I was in, but also now I had no trouble focusing on her explanation despite that. Usually I feel so lost in a fog, but my mind is completely clear right now. This is how my brain would function if I were healthy? Not that it matters anymore. Based on Scarlett's explanation, I should consider this place to be a purgatory. We died, but we can move on from here. It's unclear exactly where we would move on to. Apparently that's up to Death. We were on our way to meet them now. What? So we don't get hungry. Right. Or thirsty. There's nothing to eat or drink here anyway. And we can't sleep? You know, I haven't actually tried. But after 3 full months with no sleep, I haven't had any sort of adverse health effects. Safe to say it's unnecessary. You know for sure it's been 3 months. Time is definitely passing. I have been using my watch to track the days. Because there's no sunrise or sunset, I slow my pace and Scarlett stops in front of me. There's a pitying look on her face. The stasis isn't so bad once you get used to it. I'm already tired of how bright it is. Scarlett laughs, but I wasn't joking. I may have been spared from my usual migraine, but the constant intensity of the light was unnerving to me. If I had the choice of which hospital to spend purgatory in, I'd say St. Fellows was the better option. At least that I had the changing seasons to look forward to. How it had it how it had get quieter after visiting hours were over. The chatty nurse is telling me about their day as they changed my IV. Being in the hospital for so long, you learn to love the little things. Wait, the IV bag is there. It was fused into our body from a tube, and there's a bag that's adding the liquid in over time to our system. I'm not miserable. I'm still alive. But I can't even say that anymore. Hello, Bernadette. I grip the pole of my IV stand a little tighter. Yeah. I'm still too afraid to leave it behind. So the IV is what I was saying. Okay. The last few waivers souls who came through here, they made it out pretty quick. Maybe you will be able to bargain with death too. Then you won't have to get used to this light. I'm not very good at bargaining. She laughs again and presses the button for the elevator. I will help you. I'm good at debate. Thanks. The elevator doors opened. Oh, who's that? Who are you? Why? What's with that money? You don't need money in the afterlife, do you? To reveal a man stacking coins in the center of the floor. Don't come in. I blinked at the confusing side, but Scarlett cut in without missing a beat. You are still at this, it's been 2 days. There's a lot of coins, and the deadline's coming up pretty soon. He's still working. You are dead. Come on. Scarlett leaned her forearm against the elevator door to prevent it from closing. Well, can we get in? I'm taking Ashley here to meet Death. Could you maybe catch the next one? No. Scarlett forced her way in, knocking over a stack of coins in the process. Why are you so pushy, Miss Scarlett? Because you are wasting your time. Come on, Ashley. She motioned for me to follow, and I stepped into the elevator. I did my best to avoid the coins at my feet. And the elevator door closed. It was an awkward ride. Yeah. I guess so. Now we reached the basement. Scarlett went on ahead. The man moved to shield his coin stacks from her reckless stride, but it turned out to be unnecessary. Her intent seemed more focused on escorting me to wherever Death was, I guess. To the side of the elevator door was another pile of coins. Upon closer inspection, they looked to be some type of play currency. At least I'm not aware of any coins with a skull on them. Doubloons, maybe. Judging by the cartoony design, it seemed like something used for a board game rather than by pirates. Curious and not particularly in any rush to meet Death, I stopped to talk to the man. Why are you stacking coins, Mr. Caledon? New profile, Caledon. I prefer Ash. Caledon picks up a small stack of coins and transports them to the larger pile besides the elevator. His process is methodical and efficient. I can tell he really has been at this for 2 days. It's my trial, so I can revive. Is that so? He shuffles back into the elevator to pick up the next stack of coins. Trial. Death told him He has 3 days to bring coins from the top floor to the basement. If he reaches a certain amount, his soul will be released. Wow! They have to stay stacked like this. If a single coin faces tails up, it won't count. Sounds tedious. Now I don't mind. No, I don't mind. It's good exercise. Your life is on it. Why are you so happy? Your life's on the line. He goes back for the next round of coins. Leave him, Ashley. He's done hundreds of these trials. Death isn't going to let him pass this time either. Scarlet walks away again. The elevator door begins to close. Caledon stumbles from his place to plug them. The stack of coins he's holding wobbles dangerously, but he quickly steadies them and continues his work as if nothing had happened. Wow. I don't know why, but that hit hard. Oh my god. Help, Caledon. You know what? My logic is saying that I shouldn't help him. Because I think everybody has a task on them that need to be completed by ourselves. But my heart, my big heart wants to help him. I cannot leave him like that. Okay, before we are going to help him, let me drink some water, please. Delicious! Because this is my gameplay. We will help him. Because my heart says so. I can help, really? You don't have to. He takes my help. Yes! Yes! I was so afraid that he would push me over. Like push me away, that I don't need to help him. That I shouldn't, I mustn't. Oh, increased bond with Caledon. We both know I'm lying, but he smiles anyway. In that case, feel free. That was so wholesome. So wholesome. Clack, clack, clack. I carefully stack the coins that Scarlet scattered on the elevator floor, checking that each one is facing heads up. It's easy to get absorbed in the task, somewhat addictive even. Each coin I place down gives me a small sense of satisfaction. And I'm not even getting sore from being hunched over. That part is nice. I can't imagine being stuck doing this for 2 full days though. That's some serious endurance. Caledon came back and forth, carrying each stack of coins out in the hall. Every once in a while, the elevator door would try to close and he would lean against it to keep it open. I wondered if I had been more useful just holding the button down for him. But he seemed to have developed a rhythm around it. I didn't want to interrupt that rhythm. That's smart. We have brain. When the last of the coins were gathered into stacks, I began carrying them out with him. It's so nice of you to lend a hand. Hopefully it's not against the rules or anything. I'm not messing things up for you, am I? Yeah, I'm very scared of that. Probably not. I mean, sometimes I fail my trials on a technicality. Well, anyway, Dev didn't say anything about doing it all on my own, just that I had to carry them by hand. Am I doing the right thing by helping him? As long as he is fine with it, I guess. We step out of the now empty elevator and into the coin-filled hall. No one's ever helped me with my trials before. Usually people have their own thing going on. He starts heading in the direction Scarlet went earlier. I follow, dragging my IV along with one hand and carrying a small stack of coins in the other. Are you sure it's okay for me to keep helping you? Yeah, I don't think it counts as cheating or anything. It's like you are part of my downline. Downline? We are like a team. You do a bit of work for me and we both profit. I can give you some of my coins when this is over. No thanks, I don't have pockets. Well, let me know if you change your mind. Finally we reach the end of the hall. Oh, so many coins! The room we were transporting the coins to turned out to be a morgue. Morgue? I could now see firsthand the result of his past 2 days of effort. Glancing around the room, I lock eyes with Scarlet. She shifts her gaze to Caledon, who is currently preoccupied lining up his stack of coins with the others. And then it suddenly clicks for me. Of course, the place we had found Death waiting would be the morgue. This is where they keep the bodies. The thought of it chills me to the bone, so I focus on the coins in my hand. I place them down with the rest, then move to follow Caledon back into the hall. Ashley, wait. I stop in my tracks, then reluctantly turn to face the person who was supposed to be helping me negotiate my revival. You feel sorry for him, don't you? She's right, but I'm still inclined to argue. I'm just trying to help. His trial is ending soon anyway, right? There's not a lot of time left, Miss Scarlet. He shouts back at us from the hall. His footsteps echo down it as he goes back for more coins. You are a nice girl, Ashley. But don't you think you should focus on saving your own soul? Helping others while I'm at it doesn't hurt. You are doing it too. She doesn't say anything back. I'm already out the door, catching up to Caledon. His pace slows once he realizes I'm following him. As I close the distance, I try to make conversation. It's kinda messed up that Death is making you carry all these coins into the morgue. Morgue? We are walking together now. He blinks at me. Oh right, you're new. What do you see this place says, Ash? I think it's a hospital. It's a hospital, I think. Oh, interesting. So that's why there's a morgue. I'm confused by what he's asking me. Do we all see this place differently? For me, it's kinda personal, but I don't mind telling you. This place looks like the rehab facility I was sent to In my early 20s, I was only there for a short time, but it left an impression, I guess. So see, so he sees this place as a rehab. We see it as a hospital. What does Scarlett see this place as? We each pick up the next stack of coins. Yeah, I partied pretty hard back in college. I mean, I thought that's what you're supposed to do in college. College. Anyway, it got so bad my family sent me to rehab for a bit. I have been sober ever since. I have no idea how to respond. It's so far out of my own experience that I can't imagine what it must have been like at all. Were you in college, Ash? Before you got here, you're not still in high school, are you? I have been in a hospital since I was a teenager. I didn't actually get to go to high school. Oh, that's so sad. What type of illness does she have? That's so sad. We reached the morgue again and walked back inside. Scarlett doesn't bother us this time. Caledon and I place our coins down, ready to head back out for more. Before we leave, I reconsider this morgue. This room looks different to Caledon and to Scarlett too. She told me before that this isn't a hospital. What it looks like to her. Since it's not really a morgue, it's a lot easier to push down the anxiety I feel about being in here. It's all made up. It's set dressing. Even the coins we're carrying aren't real. Maybe we will wake up soon. Stack by stack, we carry away the coins in the hole until there are none left. When I offered to help him, I didn't think I had get so into it, but the work was meditative and helped me keep my mind off things. I'm here because I died. I haven't been able to process that yet. I just dove into helping this stranger with his trial, a trial I don't know anything about. I don't want to think about any of that. I just want to keep focusing on the task at hand. But his trial will be over soon, and death will come to pass judgment. That's how this works, isn't it? Sure enough, as we carry in the last of the coins, we are greeted by death. So, we will meet death now. Oh! A hooded figure carrying a scythe, their face hidden by a mask. She has long hair. If that's a she. The sight of them startles me, but I take care not to drop any of Caledon's coins. She's young. She doesn't belong here. Scarlett must be bargaining for my soul like we talked about. It's nice of her to do that, even though I was busy helping Caledon instead. Aww. I fear remorse. No. I'm so sorry, Scarlett. I like to do that too with any kind of sticks. She fits in pretty well, as far as I can see. Dev stares in my direction. Are they watching me? I can't tell with the mask. Do you think we have time for one more trip up to the elevator? Caledon looks antsy. I'm not sure what he's worried about though. He's already bought so many coins. This is enough, isn't it? Maybe, but one last trip wouldn't hurt. He looks like he's asking my permission. Dev walks over to us before I can respond. Time's up, Donnie. Time's up. Already. Only my mom calls me Donnie. Scarlett strides over to us, indignant. Excuse me, our conversation was not over. Schedule's full, babe. Come back with a better argument tomorrow, I'm busy. Just tell him he failed and get it over with already. Oh, I hope he passes. We helped him. He needs to pass. Don't do that, I worked really hard. So the trial really is over now. Excuse me. They all turn to face me at once. I'm little surprised they listened. Oh, are you really going to check through every coin? Not just check 'em. Then what? There's a hint of a smirk in their voice. I hope I didn't do anything wrong. I'm gonna flip him. What? Why? What? Why? And there's the catch. For every coin you borrowed, we are gonna play heads or tails. If any of them land on tails, you lose. For every coin you brought? That's like 1,000,000! What if he had brought only one? He could have made it. Flipping every single one, that's impossible. What are the odds of getting heads so many times in a row? 50-50 for each coin, that's... I mean, technically, it's possible, but that's not gonna happen. That's not gonna happen. Not gonna happen. Isn't this game kinda rigged? There's no way to get heads every time. I told you it was a waste of time. All my effort just made the odds even worse. I can't help but feel a little responsible for increasing his burden. No! Not that removing my contributions would have changed his outcome. That flips the first coin. Heads. They pick up the next one. Heads again. They are definitely taking pleasure in this. Caradon cringes visibly at the sound of each coin being tossed. A third coin lands on heads, and then a fourth. He watches the results, unable to speak, but it can't go on forever. In fact, it might be a setup to make him start to think he has a chance, only for Death to take that away. On the final coin, it will be a tails. It's just a coin flip, but they managed to turn it into immense psychological torture. Bringing fewer coins would have given him better odds, but then would he fail for not meeting the minimum requirement? I see why Scarlett didn't bother to help him before. Death's trials are made to be unwinnable. The coin flip pose, and Death turns to me. Heads or tails? Heads or tails? Heads or tails? If Scarlett said tails, then I think we should also say tails. I just want this to be over, it's too cruel. Tails, you lose, Caledon. So he's not coming back. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. His voice wavers. I think he might cry, which is probably Death's aim with this. Crushing his spirit, giving him nope, only to snuff it right back out. What do they gain from toying with people like that? Caledon has done a lot of these, right? I can't stop myself from speaking up. The situation is too unfair. Yeah. So why can't you just release his soul already? He tried pretty hard, right? He's got plenty of time. What do you mean? Death moons their scythe like a witch on a broomstick. Yeah. They floated away. I barely know how to react as my eyes follow them. I can only think of how the ceiling is higher up than I realized. They drift to a stop, then grabs the handle on one of the metal doors. Am I about to see a corpse? It's not a real morgue, but there could still be actual bodies in there, and why hadn't I noticed that this room looks infinitely tall until now? The metal door swings open and the long drawer slides out. It's hard to tell from where I'm standing, but it seems to be lined with rows upon rows of hourglasses. His is in here. What? What? Also, we need to save, I think. Save? Nice. I can save so many times. Why did I think of that? No. Wow. Crazy. What are those? The countdown for every soul that comes here. Countdown? Why is this the first I'm hearing of a countdown? You never asked. Like you had have told me. This is how long you have left to live. The sand in the small hourglass falls steadily down. A human life measured in grains of sand. Nice try, we are already dead. Not quite. So we are indeed in a purgatory. Caledon stares at the ground, wiring his hands. What do you mean? Death descends again. Caledon's hourglass in hand. Wanna see what happens when I turn this over? They say it in a teasing voice, like it's a game to them. This is someone's life. Caledon says that we must all be thinking, but it's cool, check it out. When Death flips the hourglass over, we all expect the sand inside to reverse direction, but it doesn't. It continues falling upward, defying gravity. So nothing changes. This is how long we have left to live. Meaning we are still alive. And maybe because we are still alive, we have a chance to revive. Scarlett said she's been here for 3 months. I think she's in a coma. I think Scarlett is in a coma. Scarlett lets out an incredulous huff. So you are just going to torture him until his time runs out? Will you release him once it gets down to the wire, or let him die in the end? That's up to him. Unbelievable. I mean, Def is a cool character. We are still alive, even though this is the afterlife. Didn't Scarlett tell you? I looked to Scarlett, but she already stormed away. She taps her foot facing away from us. This is the afterlife for souls who died a social death. What does that mean? You all ended up here cause you're miserable losers. What? Return to Ash. I follow Caledon back to the elevator and up to the ground floor. He holds his hourglass, stepping on it gently, but it does nothing to stop the flow of the sand. We could die soon. Unless the death decides to release our souls, let us revive. But the trials are designed to waste our time. Is it a trick then? I need to find out more about the rules of this place. Caledon breaks me out of my thoughts and brings me back to the present. Thanks for helping me earlier. No problem. I am sorry for not telling you sooner about the social death thing. That's okay. It had be a weird thing to explain, right? Yeah, so weird. Since he was here before Scarlett, he must know a lot more about this place than she does. Maybe sticking with him was the right call. I can ask him all sorts of things. Wait, so I stuck with him? I didn't choose him though. I just wanted to help him. What's up with Scarlett? Is he the right person to talk to? Find Scarlett. Hey, I'm gonna go look for Scarlett. I will see you around, okay? Oh, sure, bye, Ash. We didn't even talk to Scarlett. I found Scarlett leaning against the wall in the hallway where we first met. Maybe she comes up here to think. It is nice and quiet. She notices me right away, thanks to the wheels of my ivy stand rolling across the tile floor. Once we make eye contact, I give a little wave and smile, trying to act friendly. Oh, Ashley. Hey, so, we are not dead after all, huh? She was the one to tell me I was dead in the first place, but Dev made it sound like she knew otherwise. It's been bothering me, honestly. So they say. After a moment of silence, I realize I'm going to have to be the one to force this conversation. You knew that it was social death, didn't you? I don't believe I know anything about this place. Her tone carries a mix of annoyance and exhaustion. You can't trust anything Dev says. All they want is to keep us all under their thumb. This hourglass thing might be part of that. There's no way to confirm that this has anything to do with whatever life I have left. In fact, I'm certain that in my case it doesn't. How can you be sure? I know that I'm dead, Ashley. Her tone is cold and intense, a little frightening even. That doesn't make it okay to lie to me. My voice wavers. I'm horrible at confrontation, but she backs down anyway. If you had just explained it differently, like how death did, social death is a lot easier for me to accept than my actual literal death, you know. But what if that's the lie? What then, Ashley? We don't know that it is. I mean, how do you know you are really dead? Because I was murdered. She was murdered. No way. No way. Scarlet slips the hourglass into her pocket and enters the room beside us. If that's the case, she had every reason to believe Death was lying. She just didn't want to get my hopes up. I follow her inside to apologize. Scarlet stands. Scarlet stands at the other side of the room, gazing out the window into the endless void. I'm sorry, you were right about Caledon's trial, too. I should have just trusted you. You think I'm a cold-hearted bitch. What? That's not true. She can be a little mean, but a bitch? I wouldn't think that at all. Wouldn't think that at all. I get it all the time. I'm sure people would admire my personality more if I were a man. You're not a bitch, Scarlet. Anyone who calls you that just sucks. By the way, that's true. If she were a man, she would get admired by society, but if she acts like this, then yeah, society will treat her as a bitch that knows everything. Oh, you're a good girl, Ashley. She sighs, letting go of the tension from before. I'm sorry for making you feel like I lied to you. Let's share information properly this time. Whatever helps us get out of here. Yes, that was the right choice here. Scarlet starts by showing me her hourglass. It's nearly full at the top, meaning she has plenty of time to revive. According to Death, anyway. I wasn't given an hourglass, so there's no telling how much time I have. But Scarlet's still doing just fine after 3 months. Maybe I don't need to worry about it so soon. Knowing the deadline might only make me panic in the end, so we decide to forget about it for now. Scarlet folds her arms and leans back against the window. The other thing I should tell you is, this isn't a hospital. Oh wait, by the way, she looks like I don't know how that girl is called. I mean woman from Miss Kobayashi's Dragon Maid. Wait, it's Miss Kobayashi. He looks like Miss Kobayashi. Oh yeah, Caledon mentioned that before. How it looks different to everyone. So then, what is this place to you, Scarlet? To me, it's an office building, the one I used to work at. Scarlet goes into another one of her speeches, although this one feels far less rehearsed. Before she was killed, she was forced to quit her job. She doesn't say what that job was exactly, but there was some kind of scandal caused by her boss, and she was unknowingly complicit in it. All she did was shred some papers like she was told. That got her stalked by journalists, and there was all this public outrage. I'm almost surprised I hadn't heard of whatever this case was, but it's not like I watch the news. Scarlett delivers her story coldly, without a hint of emotion attached. She sounds tired of it all. I don't want to push her with more questions, but I don't get this at all. So then, if your boss was the bad guy here, why were they coming after you instead? God knows, Ashley. If I call it misogyny, they will accuse me of dodging culpability. None of my friends wanted anything to do with me. They didn't want the trouble. Some of them even believed those articles. I was getting harassed on the street. I could barely leave my apartment. A social death, meaning all of her relationships were destroyed. What about your family? My mother passed away when I was young, and I haven't spoken to my father since I was a teenager. We never got along. I may as well not have a family. Maybe it's better that way. They would have become targets because of me. Because of you? Weren't you only in that situation because of your boss? It's unfair, isn't it? I ignored the rumors about him. We even used to get along. But it turns out he is just another shitty, abusive white man in a long line of shitty, abusive white men. Hating him is easy, it's boring. Me, on the other hand, I'm a traitor to my entire gender. I'm despicable. Traitor, but what? This all sounds so extreme. It's because I'm the one who destroyed the evidence. It doesn't matter that I didn't know what was on those papers. Everyone believes that I must have known. If I had just taken the time to look through them, if I hadn't been so buried in work, I could have realized what they were. That fucking bastard. I'm just the last in line of women whose lives he ruined. Scarlet signs again, much heavier this time. It's still so painful to think about. You had think after a few months away from it all, I could laugh about it. How could anyone laugh about it? About any of that? It led to you getting killed, didn't it? Something like that. Her murder must have been related to this, right? I thought that's why she was telling me. Anyway, I had rather not dwell on it. When I revive, I will be starting completely over. Starting over like a whole new life? That's the plan. There's no savaging my old life. I'm dead. But that doesn't have to mean the end of Scarlet. Or maybe I can change my name to Rogue or something. Look at that. She's smiling. She likes the idea. Rogue or Rouge? I will call her Rouge. Rouge. I like that. Wanna change it right away? What? And have to explain myself to everyone? No thanks. I don't think anyone would make a big deal out of it. All that aside, let's stay focused on where we are now. Finding a way to revive. If we can't trust the trials, and we can't trust hourglasses, what can we trust? Good question. I have been wondering the exact same thing. I feel like I know even less than before. What if we are stuck here forever? Do you really think reviving is possible? It has to be possible. It has to be. Scarlett leaves the room with a pained expression on her face. That pain is why I'm starting to think it had been better to give it and accept our place in the afterlife. I might not even have a choice. Wow. I step into the elevator and make my way to the basement. I should talk to Dev next. When the elevator doors open, Dev's scythe drops in through the small gap like a guillotine. He wants to kill me again. I mean, them. Thank God I wasn't standing right there. Once the doors fully open, they jostle the handle and swing their weapon back over their shoulder casually. I have been expecting you to kill me. Nah, wanna hang out? You're not gonna swing your scythe at me anymore, right? Don't be such a baby, follow me. Like I have a choice. What if Death is just lonely? It wants to keep us here. Dev brings me back to the morgue, but the atmosphere has completely changed. Is it this a different room? It's my room. How would you deck it out so fast? This place looks extremely lived in, from the half-eaten bags of snacks on the floor to the controller scattered near the beanbag chair. Magic. Don't worry about it. Right, I should have known better than to ask, considering I have also seen them fly. The big screen TV catches my attention. There's a tantalizing lineup of all the latest game consoles below. Rare. Are we gonna play video games or something? I'm getting a little excited now. Aww. Dev strides over to the controllers on the floor and picks one of them up. We are gonna play GTA 5. Let me guess. It stands for Grand Theft Auto 5. Grand Theft Auto. Grand Theft Auto. No! Glorious Devils Avarice. How have you not heard of that? Oh, the kids down the street. I grew up on had one of those games. I'm sorry. I watched them play it. The Scene Town one, I think. Scene Town. Wait, there's a game. There's a game of that, I think. Yeah, that's the old one, 5 Schooler. It's got way better graphics. How do you play? It's a single player. You just watch. Wow, what fun! How long am I gonna be stuck here hanging out with them? Dev turns the console on and boots up the game. The graphics really are better than Sin Towns. In GTA, you play as a devil girl named Lucy. We just played. Sorry, we are closed. We just played that game, and there was indeed a devil girl named Lucy. And she was a baddie, not in a good way, so yeah. She is like if Lucifer were a sexy lady. It's a raunchy game that appeals to edgy preteens and middle schoolers. In the case of my childhood friends, their parents didn't seem to understand the rating system and bought it out of ignorance. There's a main story mode, but I think most people play the game for the sandbox aspect. You can pick up guns and steal cars and kill people. It takes place in hell, so I guess you're killing other sinners. I don't think it's the kind of game with deep lore attached to it. Dev loads a save and shows me their character. Lucy is dressed in a cargo pants and a bikini top with a huge rifle on her back. She looks absolutely ridiculous, but the over-the-top aesthetic of the game is kind of the selling point. Check this out, they say, equipping a huge rocket launcher. They fire it at a gas station, then walked over the camera in slow motion for dramatic effect. The explosion in this game are so realistic. Actually, I have never seen an explosion in real life, so maybe they are not. They look more real than the ones from the previous game anyway. I comment on how cool it was while Dev cackles away stealing a fast-looking car and evading his police force. They are having a great time. So it's like GTA. Masks getting in the way. What? Dev slides their mask up and under their hood, revealing their face. One half of their head is shaved and their eyelids are caked in bright purple eyeshadow. Their eyes flash with excitement over the game. They are gonna send in the helicopters next. Sure enough, helicopters appeared and the edges of the screen flash red as the bullets raindrop on poor Lucy. You better find some cover. I'm working on it. Lucy's car skids into a parking garage and one of the helicopters crashes into the side of the building in a huge explosion. Whoa. Hee, dumbass. AI never knows what to do when I drive into one of these. Dev speeds through the parking garage before rolling out of their car, letting it crash into the outer wall. Sometimes it will clip through and fly out onto the street. This game's buggy as hell. They are making it seem like a lot of fun. I used to get motion sickness whenever I tried playing these types of games myself. She's cute. I mean they. Oh yeah, that blows. They pause the game quickly. You are not getting sick from watching, are you? No, I haven't had any symptoms since walking up here. It's kinda awesome. You wanna play? Huh, can I? Yeah, since you normally wouldn't be able to. I will make you a new file, so as long as you don't save over my shit. Dev holds the controller out in front of me. Take it. Let's play. It's been so long since I played a console game. It takes me a while to adjust to the controls. Why are 3D cameras so unwieldly? Whenever I hold up or down, it seems to go to the opposite direction I wanted. It's so disorienting, but it's still pretty fun to run around, even if I'm not any good at the game. I spent some time driving around a fictional hell trying to obey traffic laws. I never learned to drive, so this is the closest I will ever get. I'm too afraid to start a shootout with the cops, so I try my best to act like a good citizen. I brace myself expecting Dev to poke fun at my cowardice, but their attention is turned away from the screen. At some point, they had pulled out a laptop and started typing away on it. Do you get internet? Yeah. Wait, like real life internet? What other kind of internet is there? Could I use it to contact my parents? No. Why not? For one, I'm busy. They stubbornly continue typing. I can't believe we have had a connection to the real world and they are keeping it all to themselves. So we are ghosts. Okay, that's fine. I don't know my parents' emails anyway. Can't send mail. It's read only. Oh, so you can't even make a for you post. I wish. I'm stuck trolling people like you instead. What? Impossible trials if they could just shitpost online. What do you do on the laptop then? I'm making a game. Oh, you know how to make games? Yeah. I will even let you play this one when it's finished. This is so cool. I've never met a game developer before. What kind of games do you make? You will see. Go back to GDA, loser. GDA. I turned back to the screen obediently, and resumed driving around hell. I have always wanted to learn how to make games. I hope they will teach me sometime. Yeah, I hope so too. I lose myself in the game for a long time. The sound of a laptop shutting beside me brings me back to reality. That's enough of that. That's just what they are doing to pick up their scythe again. Oh! The room transforms back to a normal... What? The room transforms back to a normal around us. Normal room, I guess. As if it were only an illusion. I thought up some good trials. Run and get the others. I will, ya? Will ya? Sure. So, does that mean the game is loading? Oh! Now that we have been assembled, Dev traps their scythe on the floor and makes their announcement. Scarlet, it's time for your next trial. What next trial? Pass. She said it so quickly. Dev barely even had time to finish their sentence. Ashton. They turn to me. I can feel myself starting to sweat. I made you something special. It's a video game. Ooh, you finished the one you were working on? Yep, it's a card game. So that's what they were making on their laptop. I'm kind of excited to see. They pull out a small handheld and offer it to me. It's a retro model similar to the one I got in elementary school. This is a Pain Boy. Pain Boy. The card's already in there. So turn it on and try it out. Right, this game was made for my trial, which means if you can beat my game, you will get to revive. I have a feeling they've designed something extremely difficult, maybe even impossible. I mean, why not? Why not? Can't hurt to try. Reaper's Pickup. Ooh. A game by Dev. How to play. The game begins with one joker face up. Yeah, pick up cards from 2 to A. 2 to A. Yeah. Collect the suits in this order. If you choose the wrong card, you will lose. Collect the suits in this order. Fekete. First A. Okay. it? That's impossible. That's impossible. That's impossible. No. That's impossible. No. No. Wait. Maybe it's not impossible. So, it's 5 hearts. 4 I don't know what. Clover. 6. 5. What was that? 3 of hearts. 10. 10 of diamonds. No way. What is that? Queen. Queen. A. No. No way. I almost clicked on that. No way. Five. No. Fuck you. It's okay. It's okay. That wasn't winnable. I mean, it was winnable, but I would have needed a crazy mind. I give up. I don't have the patience for this. Deaf Snickers taking back their pain boy. This was a waste of time after all. It's time for your next trial, Donnie. I'm so nervous about him. Okay, Deaf. What do you need me to do this time? Not much. Deaf ascends high over our heads, just like they did before. They open a different drawer this time. When they pull out the table, it appears to be empty. This game is simple. They ascend back down towards us with a hint of darkness in their voice. It's called Saven. Their movement is swift, too quick for us to really do anything before Scarlet is hoisted up by the collar of her jacket, then shoved into the open drawer. Even Scarlet could hardly fight back. A shriek and some startled failing. What could have prepared her for this? The metal door makes a horrible echoing clang when Dev slams it shut behind her. Caledon and I can only stare up in shock as Dev snickers down at us from on high. It's up to you to save her, Caledon. I will let her out if you ask. Don't you dare, Smiling. Don't you dare. Then. But free her too soon, and you will lose the trial. Seriously? Caledon looks up at the drawer. Scarlet is locked in, frozen with indecision. A few thoughts to rush through my head. The first is that this trial is even more cruel than the last. The second is that I'm glad it wasn't me who was shoved inside one of those drawers. And third is, well, I'm ashamed to even have thought it, but maybe she kinda deserved it. Let's save again. A loud banging rings out from the wall. Caledon, are you fucking kidding me? She punctuates her frustration with another loud bang. I can't tell if she's slamming her fist on the walls or kicking the door, maybe both. Well, it's not like you will die in there, lying here. This time we hear the slamming of heel on metal, accompanied by an enraged scream, and then silence. In this trial, you can win by doing nothing at all, as long as you conscience allows it. The guilt you might start to feel over leaving her like this, or maybe in this case self-preservation. The longer you will leave her in there, the more time she will have to plot an elaborate revenge. What? Caledon, her voice comes out, sweet this time, gentle like the tone she sometimes uses with me. Caledon, this is pointless. We both know that. Dev hasn't given you an exact time to target. It could be anywhere, from hours to weeks, years even. No matter when you end the trial, they will say it wasn't enough. Are you going to risk that? How much time are you going to waste on this, Caledon? Come on, think about it logically. Caledon? He turns to Dev. All I have to do is say when. Yep, simple as that. In that case, I shouldn't give up immediately. You said it yourself, Scarlet. It might only be a matter of hours. Caledon, please. Her voice is firm this time, commanding. It had at least give you some time to cool off, right? A long time doesn't sound so bad. Caledon, if you don't let me out of here right now, I swear to God I'm going to find a way to kill you. See, you're angry. I don't wanna let you out until I can be sure you're not gonna hurt me. Why? Why me? Why? What should we say? What should we say? Maybe we shouldn't say anything. It's about them. I don't need to do anything. Two of them are arguing. I'm not on anybody's side. Let's say nothing, I think, but it's okay. I think we should say nothing. This isn't really my problem. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. It's Caledon's trial, so it's up to him, not me. Uninterested in seeing any more of this unfold, I decide to walk out of the morgue. Good job, good job. Yes. I take the elevator to the upper floors. I consider the stairwell, but it's not like I have anything to prove. Convenience wins out. I know I should probably feel bad leaving Scarlet locked up like that, but I genuinely doubt there's anything I can do about it. From the way Caledon was talking, I'm not sure. He can be convinced, rather. I think he's decided to double down and can be convinced. Yeah, they are strangers to me. Either way, I'm not going to worry about it right now. I climb back into the bed, hoping the residual stress of that experience will fade away in time. I don't get to rest for long before the door is pushed aside by a gloved hand. Oh no! Duff is here. It's okay. It's my room, well, the one I woke up in anyway. I don't know. I feel like I can relax here. It's a little lacking in personality, yeah. Well, I can't do magic like you. You could learn. I can learn magic here. I can't tell if they are joking. They mount their scythe again, just to rub it in, I guess. You know, I don't get you. Ooh, this is crazy. Most people would freak out and try to rescue Scarlet, but you just walked away. It's not my trial. What if I was testing you? Did I pass? Not telling. Death drifts out of my line of sight and over to the window. I roll over to face them. You don't even have any video games in here. Aren't you bored? Not really. I'm kinda used to lying in a hospital bed with nothing to do. Death flips their mask up to look at me again. What was the hospital like, can I ask? You just did. Well, I'm curious. The hospital. Lonely. It was lonely. Were you always antisocial, or did being in the hospital make you that way? Good question. I wonder if I would have had a normal social life had I at least gotten to go to high school. There's no way I would have been popular, but I probably would have had a best friend or two. That's what happens on the TV, at least. I had friends when I was a kid, but those relationships were kinda circumstantial. Just other children my age I could hang out with. In the hospital, I was always surrounded by people, but I was only new numbers and letters on a chart to them. An utterly replaceable patient, even to the ones who were nice to me. Death considers my words in silence. Aww, that's pretty sad. Why are you smiling then? I don't get you. You didn't ask just to make fun of me, did you? No, just curious, like I said. Oh wow. Death always seems to come looking for me whenever I go off on my own. Are they really just curious, or do they only want someone to go at? They let me play GDA though. I can't imagine they ever did that for Scarlet or Caledon. Actually, do those two even know about Death's room? Maybe I'm the only one who's seen it. It's almost like we are actually becoming friends. That's something I should be happy about. Their company, I don't hate it. I wonder if I'm allowed to ask that Death's life is like. What Death's life is like too. Would they even tell me? It's your turn. What? I told you a little about myself, now you go. What am I supposed to say? I don't know. Have you always been here? Secret? How did you learn magic? Also secret. Do you want to be friends? What? Caught them off guard. You must be pretty desperate. If you're trying to be befriend Death itself. But you are the one who followed me to my room. Are you sure you don't want to be friends? What? Caledon's trial is going on in my room, so I don't have anything better to do. I will hang out with you. Death walks around the side of the bed, then takes a seat at the end facing the window. They are like a cat. I imagine if they had a tail, it'd be thumping the sheet slightly with annoyance. What should we do? You could keep trying to beat Reaper's pickup. Anything but that. You saying the game I made you isn't any fun. I guess I had give it a chance if there was room for error. Losing after one mistake is brutal. You gotta believe in the heart of the cards, man. Or you could give me a cheat button. But the order's the same every time. I had been showing you the answer. Well, What if you only showed a few cards? What if I make it too easy, it loses replayability? Then just randomize the card order. That would make it more balanced. You weren't trying to make a game that was fair and balanced. In the first place, though, were you? Not for a trier, I wasn't. We continue laughing and chatting together for a while. Dev is starting to seem like kind of a normal person to me. They pull out the pain boy and we take turns picking out cards in order to try to compete around together. It's pretty fun as a co-op game, especially when you know your partner's about to pick the wrong card. I never had anyone to play games with me like this in the hospital. Well, when I look around, I'm still in the hospital room, but it feels kind of warm and friendly now. I'm grateful to have this experience. We suffered a devastating loss after finally reaching the last suit. Dev stuffs the game back in their pocket, promising me they will add the new game modes next time. What should we do now? What do people normally do to pass time? You are asking me? Why do I got to come up with everything around here? I'm technically a guest. That means it's your job to entertain me, right? You said this was your room. Yeah, but I will stay. I still say I'm your guest. Fine, I will entertain you. Wanna hear a ghost story? No. No. History. What is that? Oh. Interesting. Oh. I can receive 3 hearts with everyone? Oh, she has pronouns. They, them, yeah, they, them. He, him, she, her. So, everything. Wow. We are befriending death. Looks like. Escapism. Well then, I think we are done. I'm actually done here. This was a good game, to be honest. This was a good game. We will continue it for sure. I'm so glad that you were watching. I'm so glad. Well then. Thank you guys, and have an amazing day.